Hello and welcome back. I am LQ, and this is my Let's Play of Guacamelee. So, as you can see, we're finally in this area in the Dark World. This is actually really cool. There's like a whole bunch of side questy stuff you can do in here too, and there's some answers to some things. Oh man, those evil skeletons give me the creeps. They were created by Carlos, and they've been messing up nature's balance. So, like, even, like, here you can see, like, some people are just like, why is Carlos doing this stuff? I can't believe him, he's such a bad guy. So, like, not all skeletons or people from the dead world are bad. If you ask me, the living world and the dead world have no business overlapping. This won't end well. It just won't. So, like, I kind of like that, too, where, like, not everyone's like, no, we should, you know, we should all be together in the same place, and like it's all kind of like, no, we really shouldn't. So this is where little Kevin the Keg was. I'm just exploring to see if there's anything here, because it gave me access to it, and it didn't have access to it in the Dark World, or the... Yep, chicken. Oop. I believe that's the save and both, so regardless of... Like, if I switched back, that chest would still be gone. Because that one's, like, area-based. So, like, some chests are area-based. Actually, I think all chests are area-based. And then the little, like, pads are not. No matter where you look in this town, there are pictures of Carlos everywhere. What? What? Does he think he owns the place? So, like, obviously he's taking over and people aren't liking that. Ooh, I can get that chest. Up, up. And more blocking of the flashy stuff for me. Yeah. So we got a heart piece now. We got that now. So I'm just looking around a little bit. My objective is to go there. So I guess I could start heading that way now. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Pineapples and horseshoes and balloons. Oh, you can get a free pinata in here. I think I might have already gotten it, but you get a free pinata in there just for going in there. I'm just exploring. Oh, I think I was talking about the snow, and then I got really distracted by my dog barking in the last episode. I don't know why I'm fighting them as that. I can easily fight them as this. So the snow was like, in some places it was really bad, and then where I was it was not. So it was a lot like easier on my, like, not my family, but it was just a lot easier in my area than other places were. So if you got hit with that snowstorm, let me know. I like talking about that kind of stuff, but I didn't get hit very much. Even like where I had to go for work was pretty lightly hit too. The biggest problem with where I had to go to work was the fact that I drive my car into the city at nights, and I drive my car into the city, and they didn't like pave off the streets I normally park on, but like the roads themselves weren't that bad. I was trying to get them both in the same thing, and I missed. Oh. This is, like, super cruel. So you have to slam him down with one of your moves and then up him with the other one, which is, like, super annoying. But, like, there goes again. Like, that's teaching you that you can affect their movement even though you're not damaging them. Oh, look, chicken hole. So this puzzle, and I'm not going to do it on camera because it sucks, but this puzzle is like, torturous. Like, I don't even know how you're supposed to figure it out. But basically, you have to hit this. It unlocks a door 3 screens away. And so you have to get out of here like that, come up here. You have to use an ability you get later and go on to this wall, and then fly from this screen over like 4 screens or 3 screens without getting stuck or stopped. And it's like, I don't know. Like, it's not terrible, but it's just like, man, how would they expect you to figure that out? So you fly across like that screen and this screen. Let's see, is there more screen? There's more screen. You fly across those 2 screens, And parts of this screen. Actually, it might be on this screen. I think this is the first screen. So see this right here, this off-colored square? That is where the door opens up. And you need to fly there with an ability you get later. And it's just like, how would you ever expect someone to I had to look it up. I looked it up. I googled it. Because I was so confused by what it was. And it's the only one in the game like that. So there's not like another like easier one to do later. It's all is that. So if you haven't noticed, we haven't been able to get out of the dead world. So we've been stuck in the dead world. And any place we go to try and get out right now would actually cause us to be stuck in the light world. Like, we wouldn't be able to progress anywhere in the light world. So this is the first time we've been to the dead world while not being restricted by, like, areas. So, like, as you can see, if you go to where your house normally would be, I believe, or I can be the chicken because it's faster. You go here and there's just nothing. There's just nothing here. So, I mean, there's just... Like, I wish they had put something there. I think it would have been a nice little Easter egg. But from what I can tell, they didn't put anything there. But look, you can jump around as a chicken. You move a lot faster. What is in here? Oh, this is the little girl who lost her doll. So you can talk to her, and she goes, "When I was alive, I used to live in this house. I always enjoyed playing with my favorite toy, a luchador action figure. It was the most fun to play with." The luchador action figure is right here in the living world. And we'll have the ability to get that later. So this is where we got our mask from the beginning of the game. And now we're just looking for Exta-Baby in this area. If you can see, she is down below. So I'm going to keep going this way. I think find a way to get to her. Boom. Be the chicken. Being the chicken's fun. Oh, alright. It's a boss time. Luchador, how did you find me here? I really am not in the mood. I've got a headache. Just leave me to my loneliness. You want me to help you? You men are all the same, charming and available when you want something. And completely occupied as soon as any annoying, entitled, prissy, trotting... sorry, I got a little congested. Ugh. But completely occupied as soon as an annoying, entitled, prissy trout enters the picture. Just like that jerk Carlos. Sigh. Huh. Luchador, I am sorry to lose my composure. I'm just not used to being so neglected. Is it too much to ask for a little affection? We can all be lovely. We can all be lonely at times, can't we, Luchador? In some of my tenderness, some emotion, some arousal. Arousal? Are you turned on to this chicken? I don't think that's legal. I mean, I guess in some places you can have intercourse with a chicken. I'm not going to raise the question. Yeah, are you allowed to have tenderness and emotions? Yeah, you're allowed to have that. Come to me, Luchador. Take me into your burly arms. I'm a chicken. Predictable fool. Soon you'll be my slave. Then I can have some real fun. So I don't think they intend for you to be a chicken when you do that. I think they intend for you to be the burly man. So I'm gonna end up fighting her. I will leave her in. She's actually pretty tough. So she has those moves. Anytime she hits the ground, she will teleport away. And this is just the first stage. There's like 2 more stages. But if you can keep her in the air, you'll do more damage to her over time. It's where air combos kind of matter. So anytime she does that, she's going to switch the ground, and I've got to pay attention to that, and I forgot. I didn't forget. So yeah, you'll see she'll fall to the ground. Switching back is not that bad. It's just when she switches and I'm not paying attention and I'm in the dead world. So yeah, I know that's kind of a mind mess up too. This is the dead world, and the other world is the not dead world. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna be so upset about it. She just takes a lot of hits too. Alright, cool. More exposition. Just give it up, Luchador. Your fate is sealed. You will not leave this cave alive. And now we have this little fight scene where every time you hit her, if you once again, if she touches the ground after you hit her, she will just kind of teleport away. I'm pretty sure I've never beaten her on like one life, because you get to, like, if you die, she comes back. You come back with full health, so, and you come back from like the second part of the fight. Hey, look at that! We got her down to another part. How amusing that you presume to have strength to defeat me. Many men have come to my lair before you. Their skulls adore the walls. Adore? Is that the right word? Adorn, maybe? So now I died. But I think I start from that... no, your cave is sealed. So I've got to fight her from the second part real quick. Alright, let me cut ahead. Alright, I'm back. So now you can see, like... Ugh. She has the shields that you were taught earlier on how to defeat. So, like, you gotta beat up each individual one. And you can't do it while they're in their attack. You can break their shield while they're in their attack, but you can't hurt them while they're in their attack. So I'm just gonna get double teamed here, because that's how this game likes to work. And I'll be back. I'll show you guys me defeating her, and then we'll... Alright, so now you can see I've defeated 2 of them, and now there's a yellow one that I have to try and defeat. Which... so you can actually dodge damage roll through that? Or damage roll out, but I failed at rolling out. There we go. We finally defeated her. Woohoo. Oh, Luchador. Perhaps I underestimated you, but I think we're just in different places right now. I will spare your life. You know, Carlos wasn't always such a bad guy. He was once handsome and brave. He was once handsome and brave. Not unlike you. Maybe you'd like to hear this story. Before he became Carlotta, Carlos was also known as El Charado. People called him in this principle of... I have no idea. It's going really fast. I'm not a fast reader. So he used to be a luchador that used to fight to win. But then the night before his competition, Carlos broke his arm. Oh. He was devastated and did the unthinkable. I've actually never watched this cutscene either. And did the unthinkable. Ooh. He made a deal with the devil. In exchange for his soul, Carlos won the competition. But just before he could claim his glory, his flesh rotted and he was dragged to the world of the dead. Carlos felt cheated. He had never gotten his glory he wanted so badly. He swore he would have his revenge. Carlos challenged the devil to a cockfight. The devil always liked challenges. With my help, Carlos turned the devil into a rooster. Oh god, that's so flashy. I'm gonna do... I have no idea what I'm gonna do there. Hell, let's have that one image spin. And took over the world of the dead. He planned to merge it with the world of the living. To enslave everyone, to make everyone praise him. Oh, that's interesting. I never actually knew who that chicken was. I always kind of like thought it was like a bad guy, but I've never thought like, oh, it's the devil. Sigh. Maybe that Trout was right after all. I deserve better than Carlos, and someone needs to stop his sorry ass. Carlos and Flameface have taken Presidente's daughter to the top of the Temple of War, no doubt for another one of their asinine. Is that how you spell asinine? It's totally how you spell asinine. For one of their asinine rituals. To reach the temple, you must first ascend on the great Tulu tree from within the forest. But this will require the ability to traverse dimensions. Allow me to bestow this power upon you. Oh god, so many things I've got to like stop the flashy of. Wasn't that easy, wasn't it? Now just press right trigger and the power is yours. So I can swap back and forth. You know what? It never goes well with these bad boy types. I wonder if that nice I wonder if it's that nice friar. I wonder if that nice friar is single. Alright, so that's all the time I have here. This episode went a little longer than I wanted. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. And I will see you in the next episode.